guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to just me, click on that subscribe button and join the game. So, y'all had a busy day today, I see. Don't know what to cook? Well, you're in luck. Just keep watching. Let me go over what you would need to make this. I would drop this down in the descriptions. So the first thing you guys are going to need is a few packs of the sweet Italian sausage. We're also going to use yellow and green squash. And we're also going to use some fresh chopped broccoli. You can actually improvise and put in whatever vegetables you want, but this is what I had at home. We're also going to have some elbow noodles, some grated Parmesan cheese, some sun-dried tomatoes, garlic, some onion flakes, some salt and pepper, and extra virgin olive oil. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to want to do is go right ahead and start to slice up our yellow and green squash. Okay, so now that our squash is all complete, all diced up, we're just going to take that, sit it on the side for later when we're going to start sauteing. We're also going to set aside our chopped broccoli. Okay, so now we're going to move on to slicing up our Italian sausage. I like to use my meat scissors when chopping up my sausage because I just find that it's easier for me to manage. So that's how I chop my sausage. You can chop it the old-fashioned way if you want to, but to me it saves so much time when you use the meat scissors. Okay. Now that our Italian sausage is all chopped, we're all done. We're going to move on to the next part. So as you guys can see, I already had a pot of boiling water set already on the stove and already had a skillet ready to saute the Italian sausage. So we're just going to turn on the skillet for the Italian sausage and preheat on medium heat. We're going to add in a box of the elbow noodles to the boiling water. And I'm adding just a little extra. So I'm gonna pour in a little more than half of this box because I like to make sure that my family has more than just one night of dinner. And I'm gonna just give this a quick little stir and let it cook. Okay, so now that our skillet is preheated and ready to go, we're gonna add in our extra virgin olive oil, just enough to coat the bottom of the pan. And then we're gonna go right ahead and add in our Italian sausage. It's important that you wash your hands and disinfect all areas that come in contact when you're dealing with raw meat. This way you're not contaminating anything else. Okay, so now we're going to season our Italian sausage. I'm adding just a little bit of salt, some pepper. I'm gonna shake on those onion flakes. Also going to add in some minced garlic. Now this is what I use to season up the Italian sausage. You can add in whatever you want, it's up to you. And you can add as little or as much as you want. Excuse me, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell too. Okay, so right now I'm just making sure that the noodles are cooking thoroughly, that the sausage is cooking thoroughly, and you just want to make sure that in between all of your cooking that you're stirring your food occasionally, just to ensure that all of your food is cooking thoroughly. So I went ahead and added a bit of adobo. You can use that for anything. And then I got into a little fight right here with the lid. I think the adobo won. I'm gonna go ahead and continue to mix that in. Just a little bit more. Wow, the elbow noodles are done and we are ready to drain them. Okay, so I put on a separate pan ready to saute for the squash. It's heated and coated with extra virgin olive oil. I'm just gonna now add some minced garlic. Again, I don't measure, I add according to taste. I'm also gonna add in some sun-dried tomatoes, just a few. And then I'm just gonna allow this just to simmer a bit. Once that's all simmered, I'm gonna go right ahead and add in our chopped squash, making sure I get every single piece, not leaving any man behind. We're going to apply the lid and let that cook. Okay, so now I'm going to check on the sausage again, giving it a quick little mix, making sure again that everything is cooking thoroughly, giving it that fold technique. And I think it needs to cook just for a couple of more minutes. So I'm gonna just let that cook for just a few more minutes with the lid off. And now, again, I'm checking on the squash, again using that folding technique, mixing from the bottom of the pan and folding in each stir towards the center. Now I'm gonna add some seasoning to the squash. I'm gonna add some pepper. I'm gonna add some salt. And again, you can add whatever seasoning floats your boat. This is just what I use when I season my food. Not all the time, but in this particular recipe, you really don't need too much different seasonings because the sausage actually brings out a lot of the flavor. I'm gonna let that cook just a little bit longer. Check on the sausage. And I think the sausage is done. Can you smell it? Well, everything is all done now. I just mixed everything together. I added the broccoli at the last couple of minutes of the squash because that really doesn't take long to cook. So once everything is mixed together, you can add in your grated Parmesan cheese and mix well. I made 2 large pots, so it should last my family a few days. I am the only queen in the house with 1 king, a half king, and a prince. So y'all know how that goes. House full of boys that eat you out of house and home. I love the taste of that the Parmesan cheese gives to this dish, so I overload it on my cheese. It's just so good, so good, so good. I'm telling you, the whole family will love this dish. I really don't have a name for it. I kind of just threw it together one day when I came home and I did not know what to cook. And my 7-year-old enjoys it. So why not? Once the cheese is all mixed together, guess what, y'all? We done. I hope everyone enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. If you tried this recipe, please let me know in the comments how it turned out. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, you share, and subscribe. Until next time, thanks for watching.